What up, everybody? It's your boy, Skinny Pig 58. We're back at it here with another. Today, we're going to do something a little bit different. Welcome to the Pepsi Max Sim series. Yes, for the first time, I am dabbling into the Sim series, um, league racing stuff. And today, as you can tell, we're on my laptop. Um, so we're got down to 1979 season, and now we are moving on to the 1980 season. Um, so let me give you a quick recap of the 1979 season. This was episode one. Let's see here. So that's race 20. It's time to 20 races. There we go. So actually, do I have? Nope. Where did it go? There we go. So Bobby Allison won the 1979 Cup Series championship. We are using the playoff format, so a little bit different. Um, David Pearson, my buddy Travis Cole in the 11. So there are 6 people in here that who are not real, who are real life people who are, everyone else is AI drivers, but there are 6 people in here who aren't in here who are, don't actually race cup cars and whatnot. So there's that. Here's the full regular season points. Let me zoom in on this. So Bobby Allison had the most wins with 4, 12 top 5s, 18 top 10s, and 25 playoff points. We had a total of 20 race winners. So already like 4 or 5 races in. So I'll catch you guys up to speed on that. But Travis, he had 4 wins. He had 3 wins, 11 top 5s, 20 top 10s, and 18 playoff points. Terry Labonte had 2 wins. Tyler Dietz, that's another driver who's actually not who I put in here. Donnie Allison had 3 wins. Donnie Allison was the only playoff driver to make it in that didn't wasn't on points. So and he made all the way to the final 4. Dale Senior, he had a win. Wildcrafter in the 43. That's one of my another friend of mine. He was in here. David Pearson had a win, who finished second, who finished runner-up in the championship. Richard Childress had 2 wins. Benny Parson had a win. Joey Ridley had 3 wins. I had a win. Dustin Mack, that's Dushmel. He is also in. He also had a win. Slick Johnson had 2 wins. Bill Elliott had a win. Harry Gant had 3 wins. Morgan Shepard had a win. Dave Marcus had a win. Dick Brooks had a win. Lonnie Poneman. And the only driver that didn't win that isn't, it's not a household name. That is JD McKaylee. Yes, that JD McKaylee, the YouTuber JD McKaylee. He won a race. So, um, he didn't win a race, but he was in here. So now we go to the actual stuff. What this season is like. We go to delete all this other stuff. Had to do some research and whatnot. We go to Cup season standings. So through 4 races, Richard Childress leads the way. Wildcrafter is second in points. Benny Parsons, Buddy Arrington, Tyler Dietz also is locked in, and James Hilton's locked in. Jamie McKay, he is sixth in points. Donnie Allison's here. Bobby Allison, Neil Bonnet, Dave Marcus, Jody Ridley, Cecil Gordon, Dick May, Joe Milliken, and David Pearson, if the players were to start right now, would be the last driver in. Dutchmo is 4 points out. Travis, he has had a bad start to his season. I'm only on here in 30th. We are using the 2017 not format, but we are using the 2017 schedule. So just got done with Phoenix. We go to Auto Club, and then we go to Martinsville and Texas. I'm gonna try to do one race per episode, and I'm gonna watch it all through. Hopefully it's not too boring for you guys, and I'm gonna try to post the video. So, um, yeah, expect that to happen. Um, hopefully we get more people in here. Hopefully we get more people to watch. So without further ado, let's jump right in it. So, um, yeah, load that up, load up, and that's loud. So the cars that we are using is the Aero 88 CTS Physics, because unfortunately they don't have any of that. Now we go to Auto Club, and we're going to run the day version. We're in 35% races, so 88 laps, 2 times wear. That's not right. 42 cars, 106 difficulty. We're not going to run we will run a full pace lap. Obviously, you can see me I'm up in the top right hand corner. Here we are at Auto Club Speedway for a very chilly day, 48 degrees. Alright, so running out here in practice. So running out here, practice, 15 minutes of practice. David Pearson, he's coming out. Junior Miller, Travis Cole, he's here. So we're gonna look at all the drivers that signed in here. Dushmill, Travis, myself, Wildcraft, that's 4 out of 6. Tyler Beach and Jaden Taylor. Oh yeah, I got a lot of it. First lap down, I think it already gets up to 9. 38, 47, 2 for frame rate. That second done back straight away. action here. As you can see, still fastest in practice as the 88. Everyone else is right around each other, because you would normally expect to be fast. Fastest
Drivers,
qualifying
to your
on the
cars.
pole is Wildcrafter, Travis Cole, Dale Sr., Dale Earnhardt, the Taylor Bonnie, Tyler Dietz as your top 5. And Bobby Wabbit had a god awful lap.
Drivers, start
Now,
your
I
engines!
have to jump in there. And the game crashed, so that's always fun. That's, always the best part about this, is that, the game likes to crash. It looks like I gotta cut that out, which is fine. Go. Try it again. Yes, it's gonna pop up with this screen. Like I said, I'm gonna try to get this out in one video. I'm not gonna go full pace lap. So,
Drivers, to your car.
Drivers, start your engines!
but he great drive off turn number 4, and now he's going puts the back bumper, puts the bumper to the back then. But it is he's got a great drive off the 4. Like 44 is going to get cleared. We got a 3 and 4 wide back there. Got a big group. Right there with him. 15 is also closing quite a bit. A lot of stuff around the have that powering back again. Okay, have some pit stop today beyond. We need to switch for pit stop. See right now, it's going to make a pit stop. Doesn't look like it. doesn't look like it. It's the DLC in your 43, the Horizon 44, everybody. Bobby Allison, are you trying to catch a caution? That took everybody but those two. Okay. Those are the only two drivers. Bobby Allison is okay. Everybody hurt them with this whole awful. Okay. Three laps ahead. There's 2 laps away from the stage. There's now Jaden Kelly and Christine Fine View coming down the pit road. And we have to see how much of a gap that's going to cause between the cars. Looking at the first one off the road, looks like it's going to be. Dale's a bit. Travis is really slow stop. He's not going to quite get a run, but here comes the 88. Governor for the race for the lead and running along. Running along just for the anything. Only 1 lap longer. Does look like he's going to jump on him. There's now 42, 34. On the front back to the inside. Side by side for Boring. Oh man, I think it's been having a good day today. Yeah, this looks like it's going to be 50, not 55, but about 20 flat. Maybe about a 30 lap run, 34 lap run again. I can't start to tell you side by side with the line. So we're about 2.7 seconds back, 2.5 seconds back. So, really, and our first one was like a decently fast pace. So we're about kind of halfway, so about an hour recording. Spread out. Other guys. I guess we can take a lap. stuff now is recording. So, hopefully, see you on the next station. It says it too. I said it makes pass for me. Woodpecker looks pretty good. I don't know quite yet. But we'll see. Back to the inside of the tube. Before I know when I was doing that. Yeah. Quick stop. Bring everyone else back in the this race done and over with. A little bit boring. We'll simulate the last 10 laps or so. Strong 11 laps to go. seconds. Terry Ryan, he's two laps to go. Can they make it on two on tires? Swansea inside, they're all packed up. All packed up here. 2 laps to go. Oh, the 88 gets in the back for 44. They're going to come around and take the white flag. One more lap. And now they're coming about a car length right now. Not going to be enough though. Hold on, here he comes to the inside. It's going to be a photo finish. Firecracker inside of like 4 or 5 seconds. Finish. Are you kidding me? Wow. Wow, what a finish. Okay, go back. That was. Take a look. By just about a car length ahead. You gotta get a different camera angle here. As Wildcrafter is your winner here at Auto Club Motor Speedway. You gotta get a close-up angle of this. What a fantastic race here at Auto Club Motor Speedway. Oh, make sure it's plugged in. As you can see, coming across the line. Just about a car length. As Wildcrafter wins at Auto Club. Travis finishes second. Cecil Gordon third. Tyler Dietz fourth. Fifth is Terry Labonte. Sixth is Dale. Seventh is JD McKaylee. Eighth is the 27. That I think the 66 of Lake Speed. Yes. Looks like Buddy Baker comes home ninth. Not Benny Parsons. Let's see, 15 of Bobby Allison. He comes from 10th. Some more cars around. Hopefully we'll get to see some more coming. Hopefully we get to see some more here. It looks like it's gonna be Richard Childress is gonna come home. Childress 11th. I come home in 12th. The 9 of Bill Elliott is in 13th. The 22 of who is that? That is Ricky Rudd. And then the 12 of Davey Allison. Not Davey Allison. I don't know who that is. I know who that is. That's Donnie Allison. Rounds out your finishing order. Here's your finishing order. 21 cars on the lead lap. Dave Marcus was the last one on the lead lap. First one lap down was Lake Speed. You had 2 DNFs, Neil Bonnet and Jimmy Means. So we get out of here. get to the finishing results here. I'm gonna take a look at the race standings. Wildcrafter leads 19 laps, the most laps led by a driver today. Dale with the second most with 15. Benny Parsons led 13. JD McHaley led 9 laps. Unfortunate day. Neil Bonnet led 4 laps, but he had an engine issue. Most laps led was Wildcrafter. Jody Ridley. Yeah, don't look at that. It's all broken and whatnot. Jody Ridley, biggest mover, up 18 spots. Started 35th, finished 17th. Yeah, the average running position you can see here is Dale had the best average running position. He made a lot of passes. 3 pit stops apiece for everyone. Neil Bonnet made 2. 44 lead changes. Wild won the first stage. Tyler Dietz led the second stage. And yeah, don't mind this. It's just broken. And don't mind that one either. Now time to look at your official point standings. After just 5 races, Chargers leads by just 20 points over Wildcrafter, 41 over Benny Parsons, 48 over Tyler Dietz, and 55 over JD McHaley. Last driver in is Dave Marcus, who is up by 4 points over Dushmel. And that is going to be it for Auto Club Motor Speedway. Hope you guys enjoyed this episode here of hold on. Hope you guys enjoyed this episode of not episode. Hope you guys enjoyed this race today. I'm gonna try to get this out as soon as I possibly can, and then we're gonna move on to, I believe, Martinsville is the next track, and then I got Texas, and then Bristol. I do believe it is, and then Bristol, and then Richmond. So to get this out as soon as I possibly can, I'm gonna upload it, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.